As you have seen, we have started recording the video and I am setting the title of next video, so you need to bear with me. 3 ways. The next video that I'm recording for you is 3 ways to come out of emotional cloud. I did a previous session on this one, productivity strategies for introvert entrepreneurs. I always get my mistakes when I'm writing entrepreneurs. Always, like, I have to always use the something called autocorrect all the time. I'm kind of bending over and writing. Thank you so much for joining this one video. We are going to talk about this video is all about how to uplift your students when they are exhausted. The next video that I'm going to record is going to be 3 ways to come out of an emotional cloud. So these two topics were kind of inspired. One of the reasons why I want to document this for you, is record it for you, is because I was having conversation with one of the members today, a table member, and she was exhausted. She was having zero charm on her face. She was exhausted, she was tired, and something that even I went through a couple of days back. These are few things that you need to be doing when you are starting off so excited. Okay, the excitement fades away in like 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 weeks, or after 2 months. If you're striving, it's like diligently going all the way for 2 years, even at some point you are definitely going to go exhausted. And I couldn't see like 1% of charm in her face because she was exhausted. Like, she's got tant issues, tant stress, up like that. But we need to hold each other up and just keep on moving forward. So that was what inspired me this one video and the next video. The next video is going to be 3 ways to come out of an emotional cloud. And also there was another video that I also recorded a couple of days back. 3 days back, was 4 steps to come out from an emotional cloud. You can also search for emotional cloud over there. 4 steps to come out, and 3 ways to come out. Those were the steps. These are the ways to do it. So I was coaching her these things. I was like, decided to make a video for you. Thank you so much for joining in. Welcome. This is Fazal. Oh, Fazal, you are introducing yourself after like 2 minutes. Anyways, went with the flow. So how to uplift your students when they're exhausted? First and foremost point is like inspire them by your own struggles. You see, when for example, you have not yet started business. So say for example, I'll take you as an example. You are just starting off building a business. I have already built a business. I'm also about to launch a business. So these struggles are going to be different, but you will have a perspective of where people are starting to struggle. So for me, what will happen is, okay, people who are actually making money, even they've got a set of struggles. Who are making a good amount of money, they have got their set of different struggles. And every stage, every phase of life has got different set of struggles. So no matter where you are inside the journey, there is someone who is already behind, there's already someone who has started off the journey, and those struggles are going to resonate and align. That's the only reason that they are a part of your community and stuff. So inspire them by your struggles. Tell them, like, this is something that I personally get connected with entrepreneurs and coaches and people who have actually been there. I resonate with not that they are there, but then how did they came over there? Someone is driving a good car. I was like, I'm interested not in the car right now, but then what you did back in the day, what there was this one of relatives way back. That person is not no more. So my mom was saying about this one. My mom was saying about this one story where one of the relatives, he went back to Jeddah and started working there, and he had a palace over there, great car in 90s and 80s and 90s and stuff. But how did he start his journey? He used to have a briefcase, and he used to lock the briefcase on the street lamp so that he can go to work walking and coming back over there, and he used to sleep there. And then over a period of time, he had a big palace. Like, the house, it was a metaphor. It looked like a palace. He had a great car. But then I am more interested on what made you have that big palace. What made you? That's what inspires people. That's what I personally get connected with people. It's like, if you're a great photographer, okay, what were the struggles you've been through? Because those are struggles that I'm currently going through. So how did you tackle those struggles? I want to tackle. So when your students are generally, when they're exhausted, when they don't know how to deal with it, when they're stuck and they're like, dude, I'm so stuck, I don't even know what to do next. When they're exhausted, literally tired, these are the stories that is going to inspire them. Zero motivation is going to help them, but then something that's going to ignite their own vibe. Point number 2. Second part over here is inspire them by some story. So first point was about your own struggles, because they are going to resonate with you most. The second one is more of the lines of inspiring them through some sort of a movie. your friend went through someone, your relative went through someone, your neighbors went through someone successful that you used to follow went through someone. You watch a movie. I generally quote a lot of things from movies and scriptures and stuff, so that those are the rules that we use. Like those are the common things that we watch. Like if I ask you, like, have you watched the movie called Jurassic Park? Probably yes. So I'm going to quote you something from that movie, and I'm going to ask you, did you watch a movie from here and this? What generally happens is when you're quoting things from something people already resonate with, they are going to get the lesson out of it very quick and very fast. Third point over here is watch an uplifting song or short documentary together. Something that I do all the time. It's like today's meeting, what I did is, she was very exhausted. I was like, I want to bring glow on your face right now, at the moment. Let's watch something together. So I jumped on into a song of 3 minutes. I'm not going to name the song for you, but if you ask me the question, which song did you heard, I'm going to answer that question for you. Now, put that in the comment section. So, watch an uplifting song to this. What that does is, one, you get ignited by yourself, and second, they get chills on the face because they are going through some struggle. And when you are so interested in their uplifting them, they get you'll be able to ignite the fire back into them. Point number 4 is showcase their own accomplishments. This is going to be, the fourth point is going to branch out in the next video. You need to watch the next video. 3 ways to come out of an emotional cloud. 3 ways, not steps. Ways. You search for 3 ways of come out of emotional cloud. You will find that one video where we are going to talk about the structure of that is. What the structure of that is, I'm going to give you a glimpse of it over here. Is showcase their own accomplishments. They are working with you for some time. They are working on themselves for some time. They have been struggling a lot and moving forward and marching forward. They did something back in the day. They are trying to do something. So those accomplishments, you need to reignite the struggles that they went through. Accomplishments that they've come through. When you go to a theater and you watch a theater, as in the play theater, not the movie theater, but then the plays and people walk around in theaters, right? For example, you're going for a performance. Cool. There are 1,000 people who are going to watch the performance and clap. Cool. But there are going to be no people when that performer is struggling out there. There are going to be 0 people. So what you need to be doing is you need to be there, and what you actually struggled, what they actually struggled, you need to bring on their faces and see, you did this for so many days. That's the only reason that you came this far. You break through these many times. You had these many cool moments which you probably wouldn't even recognize when it comes to people. When it comes to yourself, you are definitely going to recognize those as events for people, but for you, you will say these are failures. So you just have to showcase their own accomplishments. Like, this is what you did. This is what you did. This is what you did. You made this amount of money. You recorded these many videos. You designed this. You did this. You came this fast. Like, you just have to reignite. So when they're exhausted, everything is clouded. They couldn't see things. You being their mentor, you being their coach, what you need to be doing is you need to be asking them questions that is going to, or share some stories and sharing, watching, or showcasing. Remember these 3 keywords: sharing, watching, and showcasing. SWS. I'm going to write it for you. So if you have made it this far in this video, just type down in the comment section how cool SWS was. So do these 3 things. It's going to make an immense impact and it's going to uplift them. So once they're uplifted, they are now more motivated to move forward because the cloud is gone right now. Even if it's not gone, it's going to fade away like really, really soon. So that's what the whole intention for me for that from member was in the evening. And I thought I'm going to benefit you as well in recording this one, so that even when you are exhausted, apply this to you. If your students are exhausted, you can apply this to them. And if you feel anyone exhausted, you can apply this to them as well. So that brings us to the conclusion of this video. The next video, 3 ways to come out of an emotional cloud, stress cloud, financial cloud, spiritual cloud, personal development, any cloud that you've got. Like when something is clouded, you're not able to see through things. Watch that. I'll make sure that is going to be beneficial for you as well. Comparatively a shorter video, but then there's going to be a very interesting one. Thank you so much for making this video a part of your day. May peace and blessings be upon you and your loved ones. Thank you so much. See you there.